If I truly cannot, it would be kind of nice if you could steal the key. But if I can't do it with the intimidation, I don't really... It's not like we care about the maker or Chantry as sus. So... I guess I will do even the intimidation if so it must be. Even if I would prefer not to. Fine enough. Let's gotta try to go and do that, I guess.
Yes. What can I do for you now?
Well, about
Again,
the Quanari.
We have already discussed this, and I told you I would not release the creature.
I've been a prisoner too. Give me the keys to Sten's cage. Now.
Now we threaten priests. How fun.
Whoa,
Is it
whoa!
not?
Let's not get out of hand here.
What is the meaning of this? You would threaten me with violence?
Your Reverence, please. We are on an important mission. Let us take the Kunari off your hands. I beg you.
I see. And if not, I am to be assaulted. Is this what we have come to?
No, Your Reverence. I will not allow that to happen.
I have more important matters to concern me. Here, take the key to the creature's cage and begone. Do not return.
I do not have any interest to return here. Alistair disapproves. -13. Morrigan approves though. But, yeah. I would have preferred to be able to do it with true persuasion. But she was very unwilling to do so, and I preferred not to use Liliana, so... Fine, Alistair, but I don't believe in what you do. And, the thing is that I was a prisoner too. And without the Wardens, I would have been killed. Even if I didn't murder that many people, but he is very much remorsive of it. He feels remorse. So I prefer to be free in the Guanari. Well, definitely not the path that I could take if I was a human, but as a dwarf, it's not that big of an issue. It's just a silly human fate. Silly human fate that imprisons people. Sure, of course, also one could probably say the same that...
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey now! There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy?
Cute and
Ignorance is
adorable
bliss, isn't it?
puppy.
That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
Yes, ignorance is a bliss. Definitely, that's how it is. Was there something else I wanted to do in the inn? Possibly could visit there quickly and have a look if I wanted to buy something. I could buy some distillant things, stuff like that at least, even if nothing else. Nation since the fabled King Gallenhead, the Silver Knight, united to war in Almari. Yes.
I still don't have food to sell.
Yeah, I don't care about food. I do not care about the food exactly. I guess I could also buy the Mabari Crunchies if I'm gonna use them at all. Lyrium Potion Receipt would also be kinda nice. Sure, I guess I could buy it. Not sure I really would need to, but on the other hand, and then just buy these. Yeah, and I guess I could buy some more of these flasks just in case, so that I don't run out of them. And to be honest, sure, Lyrium does too. I should really use those Lyrium potions anyways while we have them. We could even buy a war paint if we really wanted to. Don't too much care about doing that right now though. Yeah, alright. I did even have to say I don't remember any of the very good combination of spells, but this is true. There was very good combinations of spells, like if you first do this and then you do this.
What's to be done? What can we do?
Yeah, I think
Just
one
keep
of them
your
was
head down, that's what. And your wits about you.
that if we could be using the winter scraps as in freeze an opponent, then we could be smashing him more easily with certain spells. So I think that there was such things, but I'm not 100% sure though, but I think so. Let's just
And so
get
it is
into
done.
it.
I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Yep. Thank you, Stan. Glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Let us be elsewhere. And yes, I like our Mapari Hound, Ben, but I think
Yes.
we will have Sten more so with us nonetheless. Not necessarily
Be
the
cautious.
perfect option, but I think I prefer to have Sten nonetheless. I need to be looking at those level ups and all, but you do need to also have some equipment, so chasing the Lat Blade I do think is the... well, actually this Greatsword is better damage. This just has more melee critical chance and armor penetration. I don't know which one is then better. I guess the Greatsword simply. I guess you could also have a bow as a secondary, even if I don't think I'll use it a lot with you, but mayhap. Plus 10 to mental resistance. So that's of course only armor 1. This is a little bit more armor, so sure, have that. Then there's not that many different boots, heavy boots. Then there's the chainmail, but you have the heavy chainmail for yourself already here, so that's fine by me. You are of course one that will be actually using the Greatsword again. Wow, we have some clothing. How great that is. I could equip that if I want. I'm not sure if I should though. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff that we can be selling and doing all sort of things, to be honest. You don't have any clothes. Did I have any other clothes? Yes, I did. I was thinking that I did think that I kept most of those type of things nonetheless. Yeah, I think that's fine. You have basic stuff at least. I do have to look what exactly you are going to have as the tactics though. Self-any activate threaten. I'm not really sure if you should be the one to threaten though. You're not the one... like, Alistair is the one that is better armored. It's not necessarily bad, but I'm not sure if I like it as much. I think we shall have the health bottlers first. Health below 25. Actually, let's just have health below 10% even, and then use the item. And health bottlers. Can I say use the least powerful? Use health bottlers least powerful. Yeah, sure. Then enemy health 25% or... yeah, then you would do the mighty blow. I guess that's fine. Fate effort behind a single strike, gain a bonus to the attack. And imposes a penalty to movement speed unless the target passes a physical resistance check. That's fine. Thunder arms if the enemy is using melee attack is also fine. But okay, you have taunt. Then you would have the precise target and that. I have to have a look what exactly all of these were. Indomitable is probably the one that you could do first. Can you slightly increase the attack damage while being immune to stun or knockdown's effects for the duration of this mode? And it's sustainable, so I think that's rather the one that you then could be doing for yourself. Sure, any, and then you would just use the activate the mode Indomitable. I would think that that's probably the better in all reality. I think that should be okay. As such, this is the order that they are doing them, so I should have the health bottlers for Alistair, for example, early enough, so to speak. Yeah, at the moment it's nonetheless less than that. Shield cover definitely first though. Not sure if that's the best one for you, but sometimes difficult to choose anyways. Sten. So okay, you are doing the mighty blow automatically, not the pommel strike though. And the sun arms you are doing automatically. Fight back rather than going directly for a clean blow unless the target passes a physical resistance check. And you were doing it to enemy target using melee attack, sure. Indomitable was this one. And you were automatically doing this and this as well. So which ones you are not doing is the powerful swings, which is also sustainable. While in this mode, the character puts extra muscle behind each swing, gaining bonus to damage, but suffering penalties to attack and defense. Attack and defense. Two-handed strength reduces the penalties to attack and defense. Might be something we can consider activating certain times. Fatal attack enemy expects the player strikes out with a weapon's blunt end, knocking the opponent to the ground. That is definitely a nice skill though. Not sure how often I will be using. Precise striking is more so something that we probably could use, so you would be hitting more often. With you I should probably also use the shield defense more often. That favors the shield, gaining bonus to defense and an increased chance to shock off missile attacks but taking penalty to attack. Because your thing isn't the attack as much. So I probably really should be even saying just that. Any, and then saying that you would be doing that. But of course if I can get even better one, then that could be nice. You can even level up. So Templar, I think you will increase your constitution even a little bit more, to be honest. And sure. I don't know. What did the magic do for you? Arcane. Instance The magic attribute also determines how effective potions, both blesses and salvages are for all classes. I guess that could be okay for you. You are the one that is using most of those potions anyways as sauce, to be honest. More likely to dodge incoming blows. It's okay. More stamina for combat techniques and special attacks. Let's have that, I guess. That's fine. So we could take the precise striking if I wanted to. I might do the shield balance, to be honest, so that the shield wall would be better. The character has learned to compensate for the fate of a shield in combat and no longer suffers an attack penalty while using shield defense. So I think that is definitely what we then wish to do, and then we just will be automatically using this pretty much always, so that you will be more likely to actually survive a little bit longer and all that. So self any. And have it immediately after the being attacked by a ranged attack. So you should be activating it immediately, or maybe you activate it only in combat, but I'll just activate it with you so that you get it, so to speak. You understand that I wish to be using it with you, so to speak. Okay, let's go and move on then. So, hello, even if this is in the middle of the video basically. But, so, I ended up ending that recording back then at that point, and it has been a long time ago, but it was never a complete episode, so I didn't upload just that bit. So I'm back to Dragon Age Origins after a really way too long of a time, I'd say. And we will be clearing this area, the Lothering, out in this episode still, before I will be then uploading this as it is. And then we'll be able to actually go and explore a lot of different places. So yeah, Dragon Age has been on the pause for way too long, just like a lot of other my games are just in a too long pauses. I'll try to be keeping up with this right now then for all the way to the end. After all, there's content that I have never even experienced on this game yet, as in blind content as it happens to be, I probably... yeah. So yeah, of course I won't be doing immediately as well as I might have done previously, considering it's still being now like over a year, well over a year now then, that I actually played this game to this point. But hey, we're still in a pretty much in the start, so it's totally fine to continue from here as sus. We're not in the middle of the story or anything of the like, so I hope you guys will be still enjoying more Dragon Age Origins, even though this has been way overdue, as in it's been way too long since I last played, but I hope I can be making up for that, so to speak. So let's just get back to it, shall we? I did try a little bit on my own to just see about like how everything again worked, even if it's not like I should be forgetting too much, but still just wanted to make sure that everything should be in order, so to speak. So, wolves. I'm extremely happy to see wolves. Lots of wolves that we need to be going and killing. I guess I should have gone to the stealth, but oh well, it's a little bit too late now, isn't it? Alice there, don't stay all the way over there. Yeah. Let's see then. What shall we do first?
An order.
Let's do that. Maybe that will be good. You go there to shield past that fool. Oh dear, even more fools coming in. So definitely not my favorite situation, I could be saying. You will freeze that fool so it won't be coming to our way no more. You shall pass this wolf then. Let's try to be killing some of them. Try to kill that wolf as quickly as possible so that wouldn't be coming to you. Definitely not the best circumstances, I'd say, considering how freaking many wolves there is. This wolf is at least almost dead, and that one died, so at least that's good. At least that's something. Do some vulnerability into this wolf.
Very well.
And you, on the other hand, can try to threaten enemy hostility with each melee attack, throwing them away from other allies while this mode is active. I think will be fine. Because we kinda need to be trying to get some of them away from that away.
So be it.
So that they're not against my thief, preferably. I definitely would prefer them not to be against my thief. You can try to be starting to attack. Well, I guess you can still attack that one. Alistair does have to be staying alive as well as possible. Do some of that. And disorientate was indeed inflicting penalties to attack and defense, so let's just do that to this guy, I guess. I wanna try to get this guy as soon as possible. You can definitely already take one health bolt less. You definitely would be needing some, I'd say. These guys need to be killed ASAP. It's nice enough that Sten is at least helping Alistair a little bit, even if it's not that helpful in the end. As in, there's just so many of these freaking fools here surrounding them. I thought that I already pressed you, but I didn't manage to select on you. Then yeah, alrighty. Kill that guy next, and then you shall be going against this one. To be honest, yeah, use one of these. So that we can actually then use the ones we need. I think you will also use a lesser health bolt less. We'll be needing some, certainly enough. Did you have the pommel strike available? Yeah. Do a pommel strike on this goddamn thing. And let's see. You can do definitely another one of these so that you'll at least stop one of them a little bit. Will be good for us. Morrigan hasn't suffered that much yet, so could you just do some freezing in one of these fools that's trying to kill Alistair? I think that would be pretty nice in this situation. Oh no, not overpowering you. That's gonna be bad. I can't really get you up from there after all in any way right now. No matter how much I would like to be able to do that. Yeah, I can't really do much about that. I guess you can at least take some of the health from that thing. Improved train even. So when it had the vulnerability or something like that, then doing that was pretty good. I guess the disorientation is the best that I can hope to do. I tried to say that you actually would disorientate it, but apparently I managed to fail with that, so that's good. That's very good. I can't do really anything about this situation though, so I'm gonna be going down. Yep. I hate that. But I kinda dislike that overpowering move anyways. It's so annoying. It's so freaking annoying. Fine. Yeah, try to kill that one little fool at least. Try the web. I haven't used this much anyways, like this freaking available choice, like ever almost. Hey, I could try at least a little bit. You're just pretty much like doomed. If you can do that still before you would be dying, that would be excellent. In this situation, I'd say. Quite nice. And excellent. Nope, didn't manage to do it. I was thinking that I don't think that's gonna happen. At least you guys are able to be getting these guys cleared. Just too many attack my poor little thief. Way too many of them attack my poor little thief. So, and of course we used a lot of freaking health potions in this battle. Against these damnable fools. We made it through. God damn it, Alistair, why did you drink the health bottles at that point? That's the worst time to drink a health bottles. That's the only reason why I hate it when I ask him to drinking them straight away, because, yep, then he just drinks it when it's way too freaking late. You shouldn't have drank it anymore at that point, you silly, silly man. I don't really need to be dealing with that sort of a wound yet, but what about you? Yeah, that's also not a big issue by any means. Well, I guess we at least managed to kill all the freaking fools around, so that's good. Let's get those elf roots later. I don't remember right now what exactly was the name, but still. Wasn't exactly the best battle I could have hoped to have, but, well, a lot of freaking fools attacked against us, but here's the woman we were looking for. You found the body of the boy's mother and have recovered her keepsake. Well, it's a good thing that we were able to recover keepsake. Then we just will have bears to battle, as I recall it to be. And, of course, I should have gone to stealth with her to begin with. Definitely. So many things that I should have done differently / better, but oh well. So, of course, not the end of the world, but still.
Off I go.
Alright. Now that we managed to engage them already. Just shield bash. You don't need to have that on right now then. Yeah, shield bash. You can go and try to do some pommel strike. You can just start doing some vulnerability.
Orders.
Alrighty, that's all good. You can freeze this guy then. You should do some dirty fighting on that bear so that it will be stunned for good. For good measures.
Right.
Didn't manage to get into a very good spot there, but that's okay-ish. Okay, enough.
Yes. So be it.
Alrighty, that's all good. Why aren't you fighting then?
Should be good.
Of course it was close to being dead, but still, you could have fought. I'm pretty sure I gained everything that there was to gain in this area otherwise. And at least we got a Sten to join us, so that is still a good thing. Was there anything more in here? I don't think there was. Like, what I recall, there shouldn't really be much otherwise in this place when we just go and gain... well, have been able to do these tasks. We do definitely need to be making more health potions though, because, well, we used a lot against those damn wolves. Elfroot! It was indeed Elfroot. I got almost the correct name, but not quite. I just like to call it a little bit different than that. And two of us did go down against those wolves, so not exactly perfect. Not exactly. I'm pretty sure I otherwise did everything that I wanted to do in here. There was just this Poundiport missions that I was supposed to do.
Don't you ever talk? You know, make polite conversation just to put people at ease?
You mean that I should remark upon the weather before I cut off a man's head?
Never mind.
I guess he doesn't talk that much, yes. No quest, but I should talk to you.
Path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers. And
Thank
the
you.
stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Thank you. Quest completed. So, I think I shouldn't really have... you have been rewarded by the Shanty for removing all 3 bandit groups from the north of Lothering. Yep, I have killed all 3 and rewarded you for returning Shartos remains and the Shartos reward you for killing the blighted bears. Yeah, I've released Stan, just making sure that I have everything done. Gave the plants, gave the poison. And the bandits surrendered to you after suffering defeat at your hands. Bandits on the road. So we have completed all of those at the very least. Yep, discovered that. Just making sure. Just having a look. Dust down. But yeah. Let's go and move forward then. I think that should be a-okay. Let's see. I think... you should try to be going and making some potions for us, possibly, though. Oh yeah, and I think there's something else that I needed to do. And make lesser ones too. Just so that we have some. That's all good. Yay, we're crafty. So crafty. What was the name? Oh yeah, Sten.
now?
Yep, you don't have the potions here yet, so I should definitely make sure that you do. Otherwise it's gonna be a bit of a pain to not have them at all there, so I can't in any way try to even use them. Should I visit the shop? Nah, I think that's okay. Should be okay. I think I haven't missed anything really important. Definitely hope so. Considering it's been such a long time that played this last time. Well, it's nice to be back to Dragon's Origins though. It was too long of a time that I played this, or too long time from the time that I played this, if I could say so. I do remember there's going to be combat on the road. I do definitely remember that one. Kind of hard to forget this, especially the starting areas that much. Let's go and be prepared to fight. Okay. Guys, come here.
Yes?
All of you.
Someone help us!
You there, go immediately to bash that one. You engage immediately the first one. You, on the other hand, could do a little bit of a frost into that. And you will go behind this damn archer. Well, if you can, that is. Getting so freaking stuck there. I think you need to do some mind blast there, and you need to take the threaten pose just so that maybe we'll get some of those guys to move somewhere a little bit different. Do a pommel strike on that if you could. And then you can attack more of that guy. You start to move this way. You guys will be at least able to kill this one Herlock archer soon enough, but yeah. Well, at least they're against 10 now, rather than you, Morrigan. So, you're kind of off the hook for the moment. Yeah, actually, go and freeze it again. Just so that we have him in a pretty vulnerable position. There's only that archer left, so I think at least that's a nice thing. Sten is in a difficult place, but it should be getting better. You should take a little bit of a lesser health potless. Is there something else I specifically would like you to do? Well, I guess you can still do this. I would like you to shoot rather that guy because, yeah. Well, anyways, this guy appears to be starting to move completely different direction. So that's not exactly great. Do another one of these. Good, you got threatened. You can try to go on against that thing, you will still be against it. And you go here, do some dirty fighting on him, and do this dual sweep. Yeah, you guys should be able to do it pretty easily. Do some more train, thank you. Trains of the lives. You will stay there. To be honest, I guess, Alistair, you can go here now. Just start engaging that guy there, because he's annoying with his pose. I don't like him.
What?
You guys stay there. More of a cover from that thing. Yep, that's actually very nice. That battle went pretty darn nicely, I gotta say. Very, very nice. Yay! Easy peasy. That fight went splendidly. Splendidly, I'd say.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You are very welcome, fellow dwarves.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
I doubt that, to be honest. Yeah, I doubt you want to travel with the Grey Warden, I'd say.
Grey Wardens? My, that does rather explain a lot. No offence, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Sure. Clean up the mess. I shall be looting a little bit. Clear ice crystals.
Huh.
We also did gain a level up, so that's always nice. A card statuette. I don't exactly know who would like this as a gift the most, but I guess we'll have a look if I can figure that out. Blood Mage. Now that's something. A sealed letter. Maleficarum Regrets. Codex updated. Maleficarum regrets. I won't go back. Let them hunt and dread finding me, but you, Melis, should not live this life. It would please me if you found a life in the Circle Tower. I left a few things there, mostly stolen from the enchanters. Sell them to find a new path. The cache is in the study area. Middle alcove. Goodbye. Well, need to try to remember such a thing. There's also Blackstone Letter of Conscription. Yeah, trying to conscript those guys, and then Blackstone Irregularities. Might also read them at some point. Not certain though. But that's about it. We're in a pretty nice spot. So, then we can just be traveling off from here. I do want to loot this guy and then do a level up first and foremost. So what would we want? Of course, dexterity is important to us. And cunning. Both of those are important. Which is more important is a good question. And of course, well, constitution, I guess, would give us some more health, which can also help. But I always, like, I've said it so many times that I kind of always disregard or level up the health stuff way, probably even too little, to be honest, because sometimes it's ridiculous how little I level up it. How little I level up that skill. Well, let's put a couple of points to dexterity at least, and then 1 point to cunning. I think that will be okay. Then I can choose one skill here. Obviously enough, nothing from archery. That's definitely not something I will be concentrating in. I could take dual striking. Strikes with both weapons simultaneously. I think critical hits or backstabs are nice though, but of course I guess this would be good in a situation where we can't go and try to get those backstabs. But generally speaking, I prefer backstabs over this for sure. Flurry, on the other hand, is activated skill. The character lashes out with a flurry of 3 blows, dealing normal combat damage with each hit. That's okay. It's a flurry of blows. It's okay. Then this is the below the belt. The rogue delivers swift and unsportsmanlike kick to the target, dealing normal combat damage as well as imposing penalties to defense and movement speed unless the target passes a physical resistance check. What other skills were there in here? That is actually a passive skill also, that these couple of last ones, so I think I should be starting to increase these weak spots. If the cunning score is greater than strength, sharpness of mind lets the character use the cunning modifier to affect attack damage in place of strength modifier. Seems extremely important indeed. Not that I could have taken this anyways yet, because it requires level 8. And we do not have level 8 yet, we are now level 7. So we can easily enough get there anyways next. But, like, we can pick these two before and then go into here. Because this does seem like a very nice one. Though I probably will be taking the lockpicking first, because it's just, generally speaking, always what I do. So let's start with taking the below the belt. Sounds good. Let's change these guys, these positions, considering this is like a little bit almost like dirty fighting. Not dirty fighting, but somewhat similar to it. So okay, so finally continuing with Dragon Age Origins. And I apologize that there's really been indeed this long a break from it, but after all, it's just so ridiculously difficult for me to decide sometimes what game I want to play, but I should really concentrate in going and playing through and finishing all the games that I've started. I definitely plan to continue the System Shock series, for example, and of course there's others as well, like Fallout that has been like freaking years on a break, and I just refuse to say that it's completely stopped, because I would like to play it through, but then just like always getting mixed into, well, I would like to do this, and I would like to also do this, and I would like to play this at the moment. So I apologize, but I will be more regularly continuing now, first of all, Dragon Age Origins. And seeing all the DLC content and the specific expansion even, because I've never even been in that expansion area, so that will be fun to see. And of course, like I said originally when making the dwarf character, never been a dwarf in the dwarf place, so that will be also very interesting to see how that will all play out, even if I think it's not smart for me to head there immediately. But hey,
thank you guys for watching. I hope you still enjoyed this, and hope you guys will be enjoying me continuing specifically this series. So thank you very much, and I shall see you for more next time around, next episode. Bye bye till then. To be continued with Kira Rusha next time in Dragon Age.